Okay, now everybody, my name is Cook4545, and welcome back to Trauma Center New Blood. In the last part, we've saved our director of the hospital. Found out it's gonna close soon. Now this time we're gonna do Awakening, which is only Valve's mission.
Congratulations, you're recovering extremely well. I don't see any problems with your pancreas. You're free to return to LA whenever you're ready.
Have you thought any more about the favor I asked? I'd really like to go with you and assist you in the OR.
You don't give up easily, do you? Sorry, but the answer's still no. Trust me, I have my reasons. You don't owe me anything. You need to think about your future.
That's why I'm asking. I want to train alongside the world's best surgeon.
I don't think you want to put your fate in the hands of a doctor who's about to lose his job. Go back to Concordia. You owe them an explanation.
This may be the last time I walk these streets. I can't believe the hospital is actually closing. It's all so sudden. Well, I may not have made any major medical breakthroughs, but coming here wasn't a total waste. I suppose I'd better start thinking about what hospital I'd like to work at next. Oh, I almost forgot. I was gonna go get some coffee at Jake's. It's the hospital. Hello?
Dr. Blaylock, are you nearby?
Yes, why?
There's been an accident at the construction site. We need your help.
I'm on my way.
Val! Over here!
Where's the injured party?
She's in no condition to be moved. We'll have to treat her at the scene. She's lodged beneath the frame of the church. Our equipment's already been loaded onto the helicopter.
Elena!
Dr. Vaughn, please let me come. I know I can help. You won't regret it.
I can't let you do that. You're still...
I'm fine. You've seen to that, doctor.
We can't waste any more time. We're taking off.
Come on, Elena. It's better to be safe than sorry.
Suit yourself, but it's your life that's on the line.
I'll take my chances. Oh,
Sister Catherine!
Oh, Dr. Blaylock, my chest. I can't.
Don't worry, sister. We'll get you out of there.
It's no use. The frame's too heavy. We won't be able to move it.
Oh, the pain is unbearable. Oh, Lord, please, help me.
Don't give up, Sister Catherine. That's what you told me when I was down, so please, hang in there.
It's risky, but we'll have to leave her where she is for now. Elena, get the instruments and anesthesia ready.
Okay.
She's suffering from a chest contusion and cyanosis. We need to open her up immediately.
All right, Valerie, you take the lead.
Usually I read the summary, but they give an example, as you see, so I'm just gonna let it be.
Her chest must have been compressed when she was caught in the collapse. Her heartbeat sounds distant. She may be suffering from cardiac tamponade.
If that's the case, then blood will collect in her pericardium and cause diastolic heart failure.
Oh, the pericardium is the sac around the heart. Now I remember. So the heart is surrounded by a sac to protect itself. Not a very good job, and it's something, I guess.
We don't have time to transport her back to the hospital.
Actually, it does a pretty good job. I think it's supposed to prevent any diseases getting in when you.
If Valerie's
I don't
diagnosis
know.
is
I'm not a
correct,
doctor.
we need to drain the blood.
I have to save her, no matter what.
All right, Val, you lead, and I'll assist.
I won't let you die, Sister Catherine. Okay, let's begin the operation.
Oh, there's something I kept on forgetting to mention.
I can't believe
You can
have
see.
to perform a thoracic surgery in a place like this.
Shut up. I'm sorry. As you can see, it does. In Trauma Center Second Opinion, you would not be able to see what the limit was. You just have to do it yourself to see. It actually shows you the limit on how high you can go. Don't take it out of context. You probably will.
Let's hurry and operate so we can get her out of here. Please treat the external injuries. All external injuries have been treated. Quickly, open her up. like we thought. Doctor, I suspect there's hemorrhaging within the pericardium. Use the ultrasound to locate pockets of blood while treating the other wounds.
So,
If there are more pericardium torrent, please suture now. Drain the blood from the pericardium.
the things can pop, and you don't want that because that's a big no-no because it does so much damage. Holy shit!
The blood and suture the tear quickly.
That does so much damage.
The pericardium is complete.
So it's best to increase the health and just let it pop on its own. While suturing, try to suture up wounds because the more wounds, the more health drains. But that takes a lot of health out. Especially, it takes more if it pops. If you cut it, it also takes a lot. So you probably just want to pop it, but keep the vitals high while trying to treat because you don't want a lot of wounds. But also you don't want it to pop, get out of hand either.
But her vitals aren't stabilizing. There must be another hemorrhage somewhere. Doctor, keep using the ultrasound to look for pockets of hemorrhaging. If we let it go on, immediately make an incision with a scalpel when you find out where a hemorrhage is. The pericardium has been sutured. Please make sure that there aren't any more hemorrhages.
So this is like wounds you can antibiotic gel it. You can't. So you will have to suture.
Should we risk carrying her out now? Her vitals are still unstable, but
You're right. Considering her condition, it may be best to transport her now.
this isn't good. Was there another collapse?
No! Sister! If I can't save her life, I have no business calling myself a doctor. Spirit of life, guide my hands.
So this is Valve's healing touch. She basically stops the vitals from going any higher or lower.
She'll be okay now.
Yeah, Valve's is probably one of the best healing touches you can use. Sometimes Marcus's would be better to use, but usually Valve's is the best. Yeah, for some reason it increased the health a little bit. I don't know how she's able to do that, I mean... But this is a video game, so I'm not gonna question it.
We can transport her to the hospital for the time being. We can perform any remaining treatments there. Well done, Doctor.
I believe one of the hidden objectives is not to let any I have cardio tapenade pop burst, so that's something. I'm surprised the busting didn't mess up my chain because usually it does. Usually stuff like that does, but I guess not. One of the other ones probably has a time limit, but I did explain some stuff, so I'm okay. So see, yep, this is very strict with
finally able
income.
to free Sister Catherine, so I'm going to transport her to the hospital now.
This is very strict on the ranking. Why did I forgot about?
All right, let's head back then. She's made it through the worst of it, but we still need to watch for signs of crush syndrome.
Crush syndrome. That's something, and I heard that before, but I forgot.
I'll monitor her condition.
You did it, Valerie. I knew you had it in you, but I never imagined your gift would awaken so suddenly.
I'm actually surprised myself. It wasn't the technique that was important for the healing touch. It was the opening of my heart. I finally understand what Dr. Montgomery was trying to say in his book. It was a difficult operation, but I feel like I can make my decision now. I want to continue working as a doctor.
Yeah. I guess I've got some thinking to do myself.
One week later.
Have you finished packing?
Yes, just now.
I apologize for being so selfish.
No worries. This is the hand fate's dealt us. As long as I remember that Concordia is just a stepping stone, it won't be that bad.
But what about all the staff members here? What are they going to do?
Oh, don't worry about us. We were able to negotiate a deal with Fairbanks Hospital. Everything is going to be transferred there. All of our patients, staff, and equipment. However, we may have a shortage of world-class doctors.
My daughter and family have offered to look after me, so I'll be going to Seattle. The warmer climate should aid me in my recovery.
If you happen to relapse, please contact me immediately. I'll drop whatever I'm doing and come operate on you.
Thank you, Dr. Vaughn. But I'll do my best to make sure you won't have to.
I gave Concordia a number of conditions under which Valerie and I would return, Elena. The most important being that you would be our assistant in the operating room.
Dr. Vaughn!
We expect nothing less than your very best. When I first arrived here at Montgomery Memorial, I absolutely hated it. But it's true. The greater the challenge, the more you appreciate the experience. Dr. Hoover was a strict but amazing teacher.
Val,
Yes?
the operation that the professor is asking us to perform will be extremely difficult. If we're going to be successful, we'll have to work together.
What are you saying, Marcus? Of course we will. We're a team that has endured the harshest of winters.
So, I'm not getting into it off now. I just wanted to say, after the end of each chapter, there will be different challenges I will not be doing because it's not part of the story, so it doesn't matter. And I would, since you have both Marcus's and Val's here in touch, you can use them whenever now. So I would like to tell you which one is best for each operation to use them, but I have no idea. There's just one that I can think of off the top of my head, but I don't know. So unless I specifically says so, I'm just gonna be switching.
How embarrassing. I can't believe I forgot it on my first day back. Oh, good morning, Marcus.
Morning. What are you doing out here? Aren't you going in?
I got stopped because I forgot my ID. I told them to call Billy at the reception desk, but he doesn't work here anymore.
Well, it's been 3 years, so I can't say I'm surprised. All right, I'll go straighten things out.
Thanks.
My, you're here early, Dr. Vaughn.
Hey, Dr. Russo. It's been a long time.
Hello, Dr. Blaylock.
I do not like him. I remember a lot of people hate him.
How was Montgomery Memorial?
He sounds like a dick. Yeah, I think if I remember correctly, he is a dick.
Well, it was certainly challenging.
I have to admit, I was quite envious when I heard that you were going. I mean, who wouldn't want a chance to get in touch with nature?
I heard that you became chief surgeon. Congratulations.
Ah, thank you. Of course, that was 6 months ago.
Sorry, I've been a little out of the loop.
Think nothing of it. I understand completely. After all, you were quite far from civilization. Oh, by the way, Professor Wilkins is expecting you to. He's waiting in his office on the 5th floor.
All right, we'll go see him.
I wonder why they asked you to return, seeing as how you've made little progress on your research. This hospital must be busier than I thought. I hope you two live up to your... Well then, if you'll excuse me.
I see he's still as charming as ever.
At least you know what to expect from him. Dr. Wilkins?
Ah, welcome back. I've been waiting for you for quite some time.
Yeah, it took me a while to decide. Have you been bedridden?
This disease can be debilitating, but the symptoms haven't progressed that far just yet. I'm in better spirits than I look. In fact, I even make the rounds occasionally. Of course, that's only for the time being.
What's this disease you're referring to?
Relax, my dear. The symptoms have temporarily subsided. Once I've made the necessary arrangements, I'll explain my situation in greater detail. After all, this is a confidential matter, even within these walls.
It's a secret?
Yes. You could say that I am both a patient as well as a research subject. For now, I'd like you to resume your normal duties. I'm sure Rousseau will find something for you to do.
Yeah, I'm sure he will. Well, we'll get to work then. Call if you need anything.
Markus, you went against my orders and ran off to Alaska. But in the end, you were forced to return here. I won't reproach you, as long as you accept your fate.
Is that what you want me to do?
Indeed.
Hi, Dr. Blaylock.
Oh, hello, Elena. Are you starting today?
Yes, I am. I actually just returned from a brief vacation.
I need to hurry up and get back into the swing of things here. But it's hard because there are so many new faces.
Valerie, are you in? We've got an operation to perform.
Are you serious?
Rousseau took the liberty of volunteering us. Nice guy, huh? I have a feeling this is just a taste of what's to come.
All right, I'll go prep. Elena, can you assist?
Definitely. I'll start setting up immediately. Allow me to begin the briefing for today's operation. Well,
Oh, am I making you nervous? Just pretend I'm not here.
Please continue, Elena.
the patient is suffering from a putrefactive lung abscess due to Staphylococcus aureus. Both the x-rays as well as the CAT scan support this diagnosis. You have two objectives for this operation. Look for a shadow using the ultrasound, make an incision, and drain the pus. And of course, excise the tumor that's causing the problem.
Is there anything you'd like to add, Dr. Rousseau?
Oh no, I'll merely be observing.
We'll try not to disappoint you.
Honestly, Val might be better. I don't know, I'm gonna use Markus though, because I like him better. No offense, Valve.
Let's begin the operation. We'll show Dr. Rousseau why we're here.
It's festering. We need to drain the pus.
Otherwise, it could lead to inflammation.
It looks like there's a tumor. I recommend the Powell procedure. It may begin to fester once the tumor's been removed, so please be careful. We need to drain the doctor. It's becoming inflamed. I think you should inject some anti-inflammatory.
So far, so good. But according to the diagnostics, the affected area may be larger than it appears. We need to use the magnification tool to take a closer look.
Well done, Doctor.
I believe the pus can cause inflammation if you leave it there long enough, like that did. I'm gonna leave the inflammation for now. I'm gonna focus on the tumors that are causing it.
The vitals.
Don't forget to treat the affected area. That seems to be the last one. His vitals have stabilized. The affected areas have all been treated.
So,
Now let's close him up.
well, alright, so you know, you can drag me into bed and it will work. Apparently, don't know why, it's just funny.
Looks like the procedure was a success. Good work, Doctor.
Oh, we got all of them. Plus forms less than 60 times. Less than or equal to 60 times. No mistakes. So we got all the hidden objectives. Which I say probably a B or an A. A, yeah, senior surgeon.
Well, Dr. Vaughn, I see that you haven't allowed yourself to get rusty.
Surprised?
Well, you could have suffered from frostbite. Ah, yes. I must explain our new post-op procedures. Things have changed since you left. The chart needs to be submitted to the clerks on the second floor, and surgeons are required to attend a case review session every Tuesday morning. However, we won't be needing you there just yet. I'll call for you when it's deemed necessary. Well then, excuse me.
Thank you.
We have time for one more, I believe. Pacemaker. I remember this one. I believe Markus would be better for this.
We'll be implanting a pacemaker?
Yes. You'll be performing an exchange operation to upgrade the one currently inside the patient. You'll also be performing the pre-op examination on her.
Why us and not a cardiologist?
Because I believe you two are better suited to perform the procedure. A team of specialists will be available to assist you, but I doubt that will be necessary.
It seems they're expecting a lot from us, but you wouldn't know it by the way the staff's treated us.
This can be considered as a preparation phase for the actual operation. An appropriate pacemaker has already been selected. You'll be implanting the same type I'm currently using.
The same pacemaker you're using?
Are you sure it's not gonna hurt?
You'll be fast asleep the entire time. It'll be over before you know it.
But what if I wake up? Will it hurt?
I promise that won't happen. The medicine will keep you asleep, no matter what.
If it's gonna keep me asleep, then how will I wake up? Will I sleep forever?
Well, you'll wake up because you'll get hungry.
Chloe, you heard that your heart isn't doing well, right? Right now you're okay because doctors put a machine in you that helps your heart. But we found out that machine isn't working like it should. So if we don't put in a new machine, your chest is going to hurt. You don't want your chest to hurt, do you?
No.
Alright then, the operation is going to be tomorrow. Let's both do our best.
Come on, Chloe. Let's go back to your room. Don't worry. There's nothing to be scared about. You'll be all better real soon.
Opening up a child's chest for the second time. As a doctor, I know I shouldn't be fazed by it, but it's still heartbreaking.
This operation has nothing to do with the professor's orders. Let's just concentrate on doing our best for that kid, okay?
I'm not lying. It really hurts. Come on, there must be something you can do.
I'm sorry, but we didn't find anything wrong when we examined you.
That medication I used before seemed to help. How about some more of that?
As I said before, I can't write you a prescription. Dr. Vaughn, can you please help me explain to this patient?
Me, Dr. Chen?
He won't listen to reason, and I refuse to write him a prescription. He's just pretending to be in pain because he's addicted to painkillers.
What? Are you calling me a liar? Forget it. I'm out of here.
What does he think this is? A street corner? He was wandering around, so I offered to help him. The first thing he said was, "I need drugs."
How did he get in?
I don't know, but I should report him to security. By the way, Dr. Vaughn, I heard that you're conducting a pacemaker procedure today.
That's right. Since I'm the new guy, I have no choice but to follow orders.
I suppose that's true. Well, good luck. If all goes well, I'd like to ask you to be my assistant.
I'll do my best to live up to those expectations.
Let's begin the conference for little Chloe.
Please do.
Your objective for this operation is to replace the patient's pacemaker. First, you'll have to stop the old pacemaker. Then, remove it and insert the new one. This operation will require great precision and will put a lot of strain on the patient's body.
So, since it's a pacemaker and you're going to be replacing, there's going to be times where the heart stops and you have to But you're not going to be using a defibrillator because you don't use the defibrillator when there's a pacemaker. So you're going to have to massage the heart. It will explain as we proceed. So yeah. Yeah, I believe there's two scripted ones. Did I say the first one? One at the beginning, I think one at the end. I'm not sure about the end one. I know the beginning one. And then after that, there's going to be times where if you're not fast enough, then you will have to do it again. And there's a bonus if you can get it before it happens, or I don't know how much you're allowed to have before. I believe it's only one. I'm not sure.
Please proceed with the utmost care.
Of course. This is a very serious operation.
She's only a child, so even a small mistake could be fatal.
It's true.
Well, good luck, you two.
So that's why I say Markus is better, because we'll slow down time, which in turn will slow down the chance of the pace, the heart stopping.
Let's get started.
You could use it. I'm not going to. I'm just going to try not to.
Today, we'll be replacing the patient's pacemaker.
If I remember correctly, it's the same model as the professor's.
Oh, really? Well, let's have a look.
First, we need to stop her existing pacemaker. Please be careful, Doctor. Okay, good job. Looks like you're ready to go on to the next.
Doctor, the patient's going into cardiac arrest.
We can't use the defibrillator because of her pacemaker.
We'll have to massage the heart by hand.
Wait for the hands to overlap, then press the A and B buttons simultaneously.
So you want to the outline to match with the inner outline of the hand to get it good. If it was two players, we will alternate between them.
That's right, just like that.
Wait.
Thank goodness. The patient has recovered.
But we can't relax until we've completed the operation.
There's a chance she'll go into cardiac arrest again, so keep an eye on the electrocardiogram.
So that was the first scripted one.
If that does occur, then we need to massage her heart immediately.
Understood. Well then, are you ready to remove the pacemaker? Use the cut the lead attack. Now that you've cut the lead, okay, hurry up and remove what looks like you got now. Please place the lead on the tray. And don't...
The EKG. Please be careful. Her heart's fibrillating. Stop the procedure. She's going into cardiac arrest. We've got to do something.
We have a pulse. Let's continue. Now would you please... I'll get the new pacemaker ready. You can place it in the same spot as the old one. Next, attach the leads to the device. The first lead is ready. Now, both leads are attached to the device. Now use the ultrasound. Now that you've found the right, let's strip...
False alarm.
It may hemorrhage again, so please, that's where the... We can't let you... Okay. Ready to insert the lead? Let's suture the... That's it for this one. Just follow the same steps for... Remember?
We're almost done, too.
All right, let's massage the heart.
Okay, cross your fingers. Let's activate the pacemaker.
Good. It's working properly. She'll be all right now.
So, as you can see, the heart was about to fibrillate again. But you can still operate during that time, a little bit. Until it says to stop, and then you're going to stop. So I was able to reattach this before it fibrillated. And then it goes into the scripted one. So it is two, one at the beginning and one at the end. I had one extra one in the middle. There was one that was about to go, but it didn't. So I had a good time. A good one where it was going to, but it stopped. So that's good. So that might actually be enough to get the good score. So you want to be fast and precise, because you also don't want to miss. I believe one of them is don't miss. I believe if you miss, it will automatically go into cardiac arrest. We don't talk about that one.
operation was a success. Well done, Doctor. I'll be sure to report the results to the professor.
I believe one of them was don't miss. I missed at the end and I hate that. Still got an A. If I didn't miss, I would probably got an S.
Chloe, this is called an X-ray. It's a picture of the inside of your chest. This is the machine we put inside you during the operation. It's helping your heart beat.
Wow, cool. That's what's inside me?
It runs on electricity, so there are a few things you need to be careful about. Elena will explain the rules to you, so listen carefully, okay?
Did you see it? Isn't it cool? Yes, it certainly is. But don't get carried away just because you feel better, okay? Now the pacemaker that's inside your chest is like a new friend, and it's going to be with you for the rest of your life.
Dependable pair. Dependable pair. We're gonna have to end it off here. God damn, all C's besides one B. So we see you on the next video as we tackle Dependable Pair next. And goodbye.